A politician's suicide is the first story that I had completed on Headfone. It actually originated as sort of a black comedy idea, and it was going to be a political black comedy. The Coen brothers kind of black comedy element to it, the kind of like a Weekend Bernie's thing a little bit. But yeah, that felt a little bit too dark. And I eased off a little bit from the comedy element, and I made it more of like a political commentary, a political satire. And of course you can see, like, there are these parodies going on of like these controversies that politicians deal with. Peter was based on Pete Buttigieg. Martin is based on like several different controversial Republican figures. Rick was kind of meant to be based on Dick Cheney a little bit. The whole thing about like the election fraud there, about the voter fraud and all that. There's a bunch going on with that in the political world right now. Putting yourself into the shoes of these characters and kind of seeing what's going on with them. And I was having the idea of like, what if we had these political figures who like they actually care about the people. That's what they're doing it for. It's not about the position. It's because they really want to make a difference. And how does that go? And of course, the thing with the street light, I mean, it's kind of like that would never really happen in real life, but it's kind of meant to show like the absurdity of certain things that people support. And then there are some references, like I mentioned, like Red Scare, trickle down economics. There's some hinting in there and all that. Towards the end, when the older Peter is reflecting on his on like what happened when he and Martin came up with a partnership, we talk about like police reform and helping the economy and bringing the two different sides together to actually work more, and those kind of references to these real things that happened. But it was an idea I suggested to the team, and they really liked it a lot because they didn't have anything like it before, so it was a chance to put something new on there. What kind of goes into the rhetoric of a politician, how do they phrase things, how do they move around words, how do they say things in a certain way, in a certain tone to try to get people to listen to them. And it was just, it kind of had more of a universal way for people to relate to it and kind of understand how it's talking about these other issues that were going on. But yeah, so that was basically the process.